Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, people? What's going on? Hey, look here, right? You don't have to accept being around miserable people. You know why? Because your mental stability is very important in this day of time. You can't be in a miserable relationship, dealing around miserable people every day. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot out of you to have conversations with people who are mainly miserable. And it gets to a point in your life that you got to be around folks who want to win, be in an environment that is healthy. I'm not expecting everybody to be unmiserable. At the same time, you got to get around people that is doing things and making moves, and those are the conversations you want to have. Because I'm telling you, man, people have accepted their own fate already, and there's nothing you could do about it. You did your part already. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them be, and you see the demise, unfortunately, right in front of you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta stay away from miserable people. How you doing, Marilyn Edwards? It's just like men and women want to be around that. I can't be around that. You know what I'm saying? And when I see it, I pull back. I can't I can't socialize with people like that. It makes me, vomit, throw up, I get sick, nauseated because that's not my cup of tea. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has their cup of tea of what they could tolerate. And one thing I cannot tolerate is miserability from a lady or from a man that I'm supposed to be doing business with in the near future. I can't tolerate that stuff. You shouldn't tolerate it from me either. So why should I tolerate it from you? You get what I'm saying? So, yo, if I thought the protest was something, what's going on? All right. That's a small molecule compared to what I see in real time, y'all. Look, thank you, Marilyn, for the support on the Cash App. Appreciate that. Think about this, y'all. How can you be in the best country in the world and you miserable? You know why? Because you don't move right. There's people that don't have certain things you got going on and they happy where they at and content. You know why? Because they're not miserable. Too many people miserable, man. Too many people got too much time on their hands and they're not being proactive, productive, creating. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you met your lady prior to 2020, that's a good thing. If you meeting ladies now, depending on where you at and who you talk with, man, you're gonna have to do some really, really taking your time because it seemed like 2020 after 2020, and that goes for you ladies with the men. People have become more miserable, more sad, and they accepting the doom and gloom. I cannot believe how many people have accepted the doom and gloom on the internet. People will watch that more than watch things that could change their life for the better. When I looked at the analytics, when I looked at the research of what people watch, and the top two things they watch is doom and gloom and not happy in the country they in. Oh my goodness. I say to myself, if that's the case, they go to Crow, y'all. Man, this is crazy, man. Anyway, that's true because the Crow agree, because it represents both sides of the world. So what's happening is people have accepted that. People have accepted the doom and gloom. They have accepted they don't like where they at in the country they in. That's what's going on right now. People are promoting that more than promoting healthy, getting right. You got Boozy, an update. Boozy, man, he not traumatized, man. People saying he traumatized. He's not traumatized. He's don't even, I don't even think he knew what was going on. The way the situation occurred of the incident, I could tell that he is no longer with us, man. Whoever is in Boozy is the one is taking charge. I think Boozy's gone, y'all. I literally think Little Boozy is gone. The Little Boozy y'all know back then is gone, y'all. As a matter of fact, we could go as far as say most of these content creators is gone. You're not even talking to them. You're talking to someone in them. No cap, no cap, no cap. And that's why you got to be mindful on the roads. People driving miserably on the road. And I'm saying to myself, if you so mad at the world and you upset with your situation, why are you on the road? Not only you risking your life, you risking other people's lives. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you why the elites got these self cars. You know why? Because a lot of people don't deserve to be driving on the road. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because you should not come outside mad. You should not come outside driving mad, upset. Listen, I don't want to be on behind anybody's wheel and they driving miserable. Mm-mm. You can't pay me. You can't pay me. Listen, you can't pay me. So it's better to have a self-driving car. If you're gonna be upset, I can't be in the wheel with you and you driving upset. Oh hell no. That's why I say nah. I drive. Only certain people I let drive me around because they have the right energy. If their energy ain't right, I'm not getting in that vehicle. I don't care even if I know them. Nope, not getting in. Well, what are you gonna do? I pay the cab. You're not moving correctly. You're pissed off with somebody or you're pissed off with the world. Why would I want to get behind the wheel? You're gonna attract all types of situations. And see, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that type of thing. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Think about what I'm saying. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. You know why a lot of men and women are not going to the next step? Put a 4 in the chat if you want to know why. Put a 4 in the chat. You ready? Let me tell you why a lot of you ain't going to the next step and you stuck where you at. Have you ever thought about, instead of you talking to people that are balanced in life and they're not making excuses as to where they at currently? See, a lot of you men and women, you make excuses to currently where you at. That's why it brings miserability. And a lot of you don't want to win. I'm going to keep it real. I'm convinced nobody could change my mind. I'm convinced a lot of you don't want to win. You okay of the environment you currently in. Because how can I go further if I have people that want to see me? Yo, let me tell you something. That's miserable talk. That's why I can't be with certain ladies back then that try to get back with me. I can't be with them. Because you know what they think about? The Rollo in New York. Rollo is not even a New Yorker. I'm a Floridian. Like, yeah, I was born in New York, yet that place is miserable. Why would you want to convey me into a miserable state? And, you know, I'm more convinced, man, you us people not supposed to be in happy environments. Y'all don't realize how happy I am because I've been through a lot. What Ringo told y'all don't get it. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of BS with people most of my life. And that's why I'm the way I am. And I had to change for the better and get around people that make sense. I got tired of the fakeness. It's too much fakeness going on. So what I want to tell you guys and ladies is that you cannot change miserable people. They are into a retrobate, debt-based mind. They gone. They gone, y'all. These people are gone. And so I'm going to tell you men something right now. You got to make sure the woman is not miserable. I'm not saying that things have to be perfect because it takes a lot for a woman to, get her emotions in check. What I'm saying is you got to make sure she's not hanging around, talking, dealing with miserable people, because that's going to affect your financial situation and your peace as a man. It's not fair. You fellas, if a woman is into you, don't bring drama to her life. Don't bring the nonsense to her life because of your previous situations. You get what I'm saying? I don't accept mediocre situation from anybody. I don't expect you to accept mediocre from me. So why the heck do you expect me to embrace your mediocre conversation? You get what I'm saying? See, when I was in New York, it's like what Ringo said. It's like y'all want me back in the hood. Y'all want me, in these places that nobody is growing. Nobody wants to get out of that environment. I had to get out of that environment. It gets to a point in your life that, okay, this is what I'm going to be known for. In my 40s, I'm going to be known to be in the hood. So we supposed to accept poverty. We supposed to accept pain. We supposed to accept suffering as a people? What? Man, If you don't take your miserable behind out of my life, then I don't know what to tell you. Robert the Great, yo, I tell you the truth, man. The best thing that happened to me right now is that I'm not in a relationship with no lady at this current time, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's like the ladies accept me more in the northern states than in the southern states. For real, no cap, man. Like I don't deserve to be in Florida. I don't deserve to be in Orlando. I don't deserve to travel and link up with people that's successful or becoming successful. I'm not supposed to be around those type of environments. I was listening to Kyrie today, and he said a lot of rich people is miserable, which is true. Just because they have money don't mean they miserable. Because they have drama. It don't matter what class you in at this appointed time. People that don't want to win is miserable. People that have money are miserable. They can't do anything righteous. Hold on. So think about this, Robert, right? You have people that are so miserable, they don't want to change their environment. They don't want to change their environment. They don't want to change their income bracket. And they want to blame me for the situation they in. They want to blame many of you in the chat that is trying to get to where you need to get to. You're not making no excuses. Yo, all I could tell y'all is when I do get back in a relationship with a lady, it's going to make more sense of who the lady's going to be. It's going to be somebody that we've been through the same thing, and she gets it, I get it, and it's going to be I have to be in the powerful couple relationship, y'all, because everybody I'm around, they're in a powerful couple relationship. So that lets me know I can't be with just any woman. It has to be a woman that she gets it. She got a name, I got a name, and we can make some powerful moves together. That's who I gotta be with. I can't be with no regular woman because she's not gonna get my lingo. Think about this. I want y'all to listen. I'm just talking regular lingo right now. Could you imagine I have a conversation with these ladies on an elite talk? They would not even get the gist of it. And you know how I know? Because once I started, having a thing for the lady, getting to know them, want to see them, I was showing them levels that they could not even fathom. I said, oh, no, I can't be with this person because they're not ready. They don't know how to handle. If they can't deal with the little things, they're not ready for the big things. And so what's happening to me when it comes to relations with ladies, it's more so like, okay, I'm going to give you a chance. However, I got to test you out and see where your vocabulary at, where your mind at, where your real stability at. Not what you're telling me. Where your real stability at. You get what I'm saying? And see, a lot of men, the reason why they don't go to their actual vocabulary is because they don't want the woman to walk away. Let me tell you something. I would rather the woman walk away than she being around me because she tolerating me. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of you have tolerated relationships. I'm not accepting tolerated relationships anymore. I'm not accepting it. You see what I'm saying? Some of you stay in certain environments because of women. Listen, guys, you can't fool me. I am very aware of what's going on. A lot of you stay in certain environments because the women are there. You don't want to go to a particular state or particular environment because you don't want to let go of the women around you. Is the women around you really helping you? No. Yet you believe that by staying in this Ibarasi or Dibarasi type of economy, you're only doing that because the women are there. You're not doing, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. I would rather be in Florida, in the South, and wait till the time comes where I see a woman that makes sense than being some Ibarasi and having all these women around me, yet I'm not growing. You could have, listen, I keep telling you guys, you could have these Ibarasi places. Good. The question I have for you is they really with you or they tolerating you? Well, we got this over religious person. You see what I'm talking about? We got this over religious person in the chat. Coming from that Hebrew Israelite occultic. They come in my chat. Why don't you go change these miserable people? I say I don't want to be around these miserable people. Now what are you going to say now, hypocrite? You want to be around these miserable people. You come in here with the nonsense. This is what I'm telling y'all. Look at the vocabulary of this person. They're telling me what I need to do, and they're not doing it themselves. They come in my chat with a free, low IQ mindset. Look at this. And you expect me to want to be around this nonsense. Yo, this is the same, this troll here, whoever they want to be today, was probably on the picking line complaining about Trump doing this, Trump doing that. All these miserable folks complaining, man. They can't even put $1 together to get something corrected. And they're going to come in my comment section with what I need to do. Why don't you do it? Why don't you teach the miserable people how to get unmiserable? Hypocrite. You see what I'm dealing with, Robert? You see? Here they come, using their backup accounts, burn accounts. Hold on one second. I'm telling you. You see this? You see what's going on, y'all? You see what I have to deal with when it comes to basic situations. You supposed to help the miserable people. These people want to stay miserable, like you are. That's why you're in my comment section exposing yourself, because you miserable. You love the miserability. You love being in your own environment. You love it. Who killed Christ? Who killed Christ? Who killed Christ? The same people Christ helped, they end up celebrating his own death. Shut your mouth up, hypocrite. I'm tired of you retrobate type of folks, man. Oh, well, Christ did his part and they still unalive him. Shut your mouth up, hypocrite. Don't remove no message. I want the people to see it. Don't remove no messages from this individual. Moderators, let them talk, because they're giving me confirmation. So it's all well and good. Let them talk, they talk. Bunch of this hypocrite. Christ did this, Christ did that. Yeah, and who unalived him? Who was at the stake when they hung him? Them same people. That's why I tell y'all, man, you got to watch out for people, man. You got to watch how they talk and how they move and how disgusting and nasty they are. These miserable people come from the cloth of them same people that didn't want to see Christ around no more. That's the same thing they think about me or Ringo or Brainwaves or anybody that is separated from their nonsense. Absolutely. Absolutely. They sure do. They sure do, Robert the Great. They definitely do. And so all I can tell y'all is this, right? They did the same thing to him. He fed them. He showed them the way. You got to understand something. You can feed these people, tell them the truth, and they still want to see you not have anything. I'm going to keep it real with you. This is the reason why you have to be on point with your stuff, y'all. Because you think these people want... Do you think they happy I'm down here? No, they're not happy I'm down here. They're not happy I'm down here. A lot of them is not happy I'm down here. A lot of them is not happy I'm traveling. I'm going to different places. I'm making connections. They're not happy about that, Robert the Great, Marilyn Edwards. They're not happy about that. You have to let them talk their talk because I need edification. You need to see what I'm dealing with. These are the same people that's on the picking line complaining about President Trump, complaining about their wife or husband or children. This is what they do. And Christ showed them how to go, how to feed themselves, how to be independent, how to make money, how to learn how to deal with each other, and they all got together and unalived Christ. So what makes you think that that's not what that's what they're not thinking about when it comes to us and some of you in the chat? I'm gonna tell you something. My hands are clean, so don't come to me in the private section telling Rollo, "Oh, Rollo, I'm not listening to what you're saying." You don't have to listen to what I say. Don't come to my Instagram talking about, "Oh, Rollo, this happened to me." I'm gonna say, "Why did it happen?" Because if I did something wrong, I have to own up to it. I'm not blaming no Marilyn Edwards, Robert the Great. I'm not blaming the devil. I'm not blaming God. I'm not blaming the job I work at. I'm not blaming YouTube. It's me. And see, Christ, while he was helping the sick, definitely brought people back to the grave, all that stuff, and they still unalive him. So if they did that to him and we represent Christ, well, you don't think they don't want to do it to you? You better think again, man. These people are mad I'm in Florida, man. And I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I don't care how pissed off they get. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. The hell you telling me I'm supposed to be going back to my vomit? Anybody that is praying to the Most High, well, no, you praying to Satan, because the Most High ain't hearing what you're saying. You praying to Satan that I fall. I'm not going to fall. I'm going to keep rising up. People are pissed off. Not everybody, not my supporters. There's people that think I didn't deserve to get certain equipment. Yo, these people are sick, man. These people are sick, Marilyn Edwards, Robert the Great, all my supporters. They sick. They don't like I got the equipment. They don't like that I'm about to link up with Brainwaves and them. They got pissed off that I chill with Life with the Jones family and Selena. They upset about that. They pissed. You would think they would do something with their money and get right. No, they won't. That means True the Crow's getting pissed. Because I'm telling the truth. How you doing, Azandria? Shout out to Azandria. Think about what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at this clown again. Unholy people, broken-hearted people, lying people, people that were filled with sin, unloved people. Christ turned their hearts righteously pure. And they was the same people that was at the lynching thing. Hypocrite. Hey, listen, ladies and fellas, let me tell you something. Christ did everything correct. Did they not unalive him? Tell, is I'm lying, ladies? Robert the Great, is I'm lying? Did not Christ do everything this over-religious person's in the chat talking about, and they did not unalive him? They unalive him. Yo, you have people lying on Christ. They said that when he rose the dead, that he was a warlock and a witch. When he healed the people from the leprosies and all that, they said that he was evil. You got this demon in here telling he did this and did that. They was at the stake. You got a lot of people like this demon and entity. Wish I wasn't in Florida. They mad I'm in Florida. They thought I was not. Yo, they was betting. Let me tell you something. How you doing, Tanya? So 100. You got people betting that I wasn't going to be in Florida past 3 months. You had people betting. You know how I know? Ever since the Dallas trip, watch this, y'all. Ever since the Dallas trip, you notice now they want to act like me more often. Think about this. You got dudes on the internet. Now all of a sudden, y'all know who they are. Now they want to act like they traveling. Now they want to act like they family men with their miserable self. We got another one we're going to talk about. That is miserable. I'm telling you, these people live vicariously through me and Ringo and Brainwaves and through some of you in the chat. These individuals are miserable. They got more than me and they miserable because they didn't get it by Christ. They didn't get it by God. They got it by Satan. And they use God's name in vain. I don't think y'all realize how many people try to line me up, try to set me up. I can't deal with people like that. If they did it to Christ, I'm no different. That's how I know I'm with Christ and God. Because they tried to unalive me last year. Twice. Because I was on the right path. You think they want me to be a millionaire? No. There's a lot of people wishing I'm not going to be a millionaire. Because it's not about me being a millionaire. It's about me getting people on to win. The last thing they want to see is seeing people get out of their debt. I got people out of debt because I'm secure to get people out of debt. Don't ever put me in a class of miserable people. That's a disrespect. I don't want to be in a class with miserable people, man. Because that's what they did to Christ. That's what he's miserable. He's angry. Christ was happy to help people, heal people to get to the kingdom. And they mostly turned their back on him. Even his own disciples, there was times they turned his back on him. It's nothing new. No, I know that. I know that, Zandria. The thing is, you got women and men are working together right now as we speak. They like, man, how's Rollo doing this? He ain't got no vehicle. He ain't got this. He ain't got that. And he's making moves. And I got all this stuff and nothing happening for me because they're in sin. They in sin. They love being in sin. So a lot of people love being in sin. Let me ask you, ladies, this question. I want to ask you ladies this question because you ladies are very, very, very articulated in my chat. A lot of you ladies are very articulated. Would you agree that if I was in New York, I'd be in a relationship right now compared to Florida? Would you ladies agree? If I was in that miserability New York City, I would be in a relationship with a woman right now. How the hell is I'm in the state of Florida, the #1 economy, the #1 city, the weather mostly for the most part is on point, and ladies are like not sure if they want to get with me. They were sure of getting with me in New York City. I wonder why. Why would you want to get with me in New York City and not get with me in Florida? Think about what I'm saying. Yo, I'm convinced. If I was in New York, I'd be in a relationship right now. Because I had more women checking me out in New York than in Florida. I wonder why. I had more women in New York wanted to be with me than in Florida. I can honestly say that. Because they know they're going to have to put in more work. Because when you come to Florida, there's no sitting around and handouts and all that other. No, we're not doing that. They don't do that down here. And the ones that's doing the handouts, they're about to get cut off. Why? Because there's no more time for handouts. Either you work or you don't eat, like the Bible says. Anyway. Ooh, man. It's like people want me to be stuck in that low tier, low vibrational, low weather, low chemistry type of New York. Man, New York is done, man. I don't listen. Look at what this entity's saying. Do y'all see what this entity's saying? This world is crumbling, and people are going to crumble with it. No, you're going to crumble with it, demon. I'm not crumbling with it. Ain't nothing going to happen to America. Ain't nothing going to happen to America. And I'm going to be having a great time while you speak your doom and gloom. Yeah. I have to be. I know you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Azandria. Yo, these entities, man. These entities is something else, man. These entities is something else. Hold on, let me write my stuff down in my log book. You see, I could multitask. I'm at the site, and I could talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all praises to the Most High. And that's another thing they jealous about, too. I'm getting paid twice, y'all. And that's why I love it, man. I really love it. Getting paid twice. I'm humbly by the Most High. I'm getting paid twice. talking to y'all, getting paid, and being at the post, making sure everything's good, because I have the right people around me. I know how to correlate my thoughts, you know, and when certain people come through, I know how to mute it and keep it professional, like I always do. They jealous about that. Robert the Great, I'm getting paid right now. I'm getting paid on YouTube, whatever YouTube decides to pay me. And I'm getting paid at my site. That's great. That's great. I'm very happy about that. I'm getting into other things that's going to make money, not only for myself, for people I'm going to be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, Alpha Male Strategist even said it. He said that when you work on your 9 to 5, you have better, you create more content. You on the go. Like, I don't want to see no man suffering or struggling, yet they want to see me suffer and struggling. That's the crazy part. I don't want to see no man struggling, yet they pray for me to struggle. They pray on me not to have a woman in my presence. Because the last thing they want to see is me being in a powerful couple relationship with a lady, have some children, and we doing some powerful things together. They are afraid of that. That's why I say it's up to the woman. Listen, it's not up to me, it's up to the woman. I could do my part, right? I could let the woman know I'm interested in her. It's up to her if she wants to get with me. I'm not forcing nothing. I'm at this point in my life, y'all. If I have interest in a woman, she'll hit me up and let me know what time it is and be like, hey, Rollo, I have interest in you. Let's link up. We'll link up behind the scenes. Nobody needs to know. And when the time comes, it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I have interest in certain ladies. The thing is, I could have interest in them. Do they have interest in me? And that's why I say to you guys, listen, let the woman make the final decision. That's the times we are in. Keep doing what you got to do as a man. Don't get yourself caught up in the hoopla, man, because you don't want to take a loss, man. Because at the end of the day, there's signs to show you that she could not be the one for you and you ignore it. That's your fault. That's not her fault. That's your fault. Because she gave you the signs of what type of person she is. And that's something I learned last year. You know what I'm saying? And I own up to that. Hello. So, yeah. I appreciate we got a lot of people tuning in. That's another thing. These entities is tuning in, yet my supporters is always tuning in, too. So, yeah. Yeah, it's about 75 today, y'all. 75 degrees. Temperatures in the 70s. It was in the low 60s. You know. So, yeah, we're not getting into the 90s today. 75. I know y'all would rather take that than the 40s and 50s. Some of you dealing with 40s and 50s right now. So I know y'all will be like, man, I wish I had a 75-degree temperature, Rollo. So we went from 95 to 75. That's why I got my jacket on, just in case. It's supposed to rain today again. Shout out to the rain. Shout out to the rain. We need it. Let me see what y'all saying. That's great. That's great. That's great, Azandria. That's great. Southern California in the 80s. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, y'all, man. I tell you the truth. When you get to a certain quality in your life, it's just amazing. It's amazing what's going on, y'all. And like Brainwave said, I'm ready to do some business with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point of me traveling is to link up with the people that support me and get to know them in person and to break bread with them and to show you that there's more to life than what you can even imagine. You get what I'm saying? A lot of you need to sit, write stuff down, take a deep breather, look at areas in your life that you could improve in, and get off that miserability list, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not healthy. Being miserable and sad and crying and for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons. A lot of you do it for the wrong reasons. To be honest, you're not doing it for the right reason. Think about what I'm saying. Yeah, Dallas has been chilly. Beaumont, Texas has been chilly. When I came to Texas, that's when it got warm. I leave Texas, it gets cold again and chilly. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. I'm just saying, Azandria, I can't accept just being in a miserable city, in a miserable town. It's not good for your stomach. It's not good for your appetite. You know, no place is perfect, yet I'm in the greatest place of all time. You know, and I think the Most High for getting me back down here, and I had to put in the work to make it happen, of course. You know? Hi. Hello. How you doing? All right?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Doing great? All right, now take it easy.
Thank you.
All right. You know what's the greatest thing about what I do now is I get to interact with people and have them smile because I know they're going through a lot, you know, themselves. And so to be a person in the presence of people, I love that. I love being around different types of people. I could learn a lot from them. They could learn from me. And I tell you the truth, I'm so glad, Ringo, Brainwaves, because I've been away from this Hebrew Israelite occult thing. Because ever since I've been away from it, y'all, things have been opening up. And some of you are, you know, getting away from that occultist stuff too. That miserability. Because a lot of those men and women in that occult, they miserable. They all miserable. All of them is miserable. You can't find one that is happy. They all miserable. And the Most High did not intend us to be miserable. That's Satan and his minions you allow to come in because of fear. Fear and doubt, you invite the devil into your household and it brings destruction. So all I'm telling you is that be mindful of being around these miserable people because you're going to be around them. That doesn't mean you have to hang out with them. That doesn't mean that you have to do, you know, get with them. Ladies, you shouldn't get with a miserable man that's always miserable. And fellas, you should not get with a woman that's always miserable. You shouldn't. If you get with someone that's constantly miserable every day, then you need to go look at yourself in the mirror and see what's going on with you. There's something about you that you're attracting those type of people. You're desperate. You're desperate to want to hold somebody's hands that don't want to hold your hands. You're desperate to kiss somebody that don't want to kiss you. You're desperate to have intercourse with someone who may give you some doesn't mean they want to be with you. It goes both ways. And too many people are caught in that, and then they wonder why they go on from person to person to person. I got to the point, it doesn't make sense for me to go from person to person to person, and for them to go to person to person to person. That's not good. It's not good, y'all. You got men out here dealt with a lot of women and they still miserable. You got a lot of women dealt with multiple men and they miserable because they got them spirits of different men in them. You know? You have not even got time to heal. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what miserable people do. If you and a person break up, they already got somebody on the side, like Ringo said. They got somebody on the side. You know, they've been doing their thing with her. How you doing? All right. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing with her. She leaves you. She gets more disgruntled. Why? Because now she realized that the person she with is not who you are. Listen, guys, women take notes on what her previous man did and what you're doing. And she, in her mind, it's like if you don't meet the requirements of her ex, she gonna give you hell. Same thing with you dudes. You do the same thing. What's up, man? You get with these ladies, you put them in the same boat with your exes. You make her miserable. And it's not fair to her and it's not fair to the man. Whoever you're talking with, get to know them, have a good time, have a good conversation, have some laughters, have some talks. See where they mind at before you do something with them. Hold on. See where they at. See where they mind at, y'all. You know? When was the last time? I got a question for you in the audience. When was the last time you treat yourself somewhere? Like, really treat yourself somewhere. What year, what month that you could say, Rollo, this is the last time I really had fun? You know how I know? Many of you haven't had fun in a long time. I'm going to tell you something with this experience that I came to realize. When I travel by myself and I go to different places by myself, and it's not necessarily with everybody all the time, I notice I get more things done because I don't have to wait on nobody else. See, when you're in a relationship, your partner got to be on point like you. There's no time to waste. And I realized that most people, they wait till the last minute to get certain things done. I ain't got time for that. When it's time to go, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. I got a lot more things done. Y'all, if you knew how much stuff I got done these last 3 months, going on 4 months, in comparison to a relationship, I gotta be with somebody that's on the same page like me. It can't be no mishaps for the most part. It can't be. And I think the greatest thing that ever happened to me is I'm not rushing into a relationship with no woman right now. I'm not even rushing. There's women that want me to rush. And I'm like, no, I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. Why? Because, see, guys, when a woman leaves a man and get with another man quick, that means she's afraid to heal. That's not good. A lot of you dudes, a woman leave you, you get with another woman right away. Bro, let me tell you something. That's not healthy. You need to heal. Both parties need to heal. You need to be ready for each other. Because guess what? You're going to disappoint each other. All that rushing, I realize rushing is not good. I learned rushing is not good. So I realize I get more things done getting to know a woman before I do something with her than do something with her and then within a year or two she gone. She got somebody else. She do Houdini. She do the Houdini thing. She's doing the magician. She like, oh, I got Rollo on lock. Oh, I'm bored with this. I need somebody else. Because a lot of people get bored with each other. How many of you would admit in the chat that you dealt with somebody, you got bored quickly? Put a 2 in the chat. What's going on, man? All right?
Can I just leave that there?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Think about what I'm saying. How many of you met up with somebody, you got bored with them within 2 months, and you did the Houdini? Because you didn't heal. That's why you did the Houdini. You haven't healed. You still got that trauma bond with that other person. It doesn't go. Listen, when you break up with somebody, that trauma bond's still there. It doesn't go quickly away. That's why you got to take time off from relationships and figure out how to correct that situation so whoever you get with, you don't go through the same thing. Like what Selena was talking about. People be going through lineups. I'm like, Dad, you just with this guy? And you just was with this guy. You left him and you're already in love with another man? No, there's no way. There's no way. No. Some of you guys do the same thing too. Yeah, man, I'm in love with this woman, man. The woman I'm with, I'm gonna leave her, and I know this woman in love with me. Next thing you know, you more miserable with old girl than the one you was currently with. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell you something, right? Women be like, I could tell when a woman is with somebody and she act like she into me, and she would do certain things to give me the hint that she's with somebody. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? She was telling me that she was miserable. I said, miserable about what? She's like, miserable with this dude. I said, look, how I found out was when I met her. It was at a library. This is back in the days. Met her at the library, chilling, talking. And she was cute. She was cute. She had it going on, down pack, whatever the case may be. A lot of guys was like, yo, man, you lucky you talking to her, man. I said, what do you mean by that? Man, she don't talk to nobody in here. She talked to you. She must have saw something to you. I said, okay, bet. So I said, let me ask you this question. You dealing with somebody? She like, no, I'm just, dealing with some things. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt. However, in the back of my mind, I said, yeah, she's dealing with somebody still. So I didn't talk to her for a minute because I said, if she is going to lie to me, I'm going to let her make the move. So within a week, she called. She wanted to see me. I said, look, there's nothing going on between us. She was like, what? Why not? I said, because you're still dealing with somebody. I could deal with you and you still going to get with that person. Oh, no, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I said, okay. We'll see. What's going on? because a lot of you ladies and some of you guys, when it comes to healing, it takes years. It has to be years. It has to be a couple of years or so before you can give somebody else a chance. And it's 2025. There's so many hookups, especially on the internet. Guys, yo, social media, fellas, it is not hard to hook up with somebody on social media. The thing is, will she want to stay with you is the question. Because, fellas, you can meet a woman on the internet, do your thing with her. If the other guy meets her requirement, she gonna get with that other guy. It's no different than the industry. Sure is. Sure is. Man, you really just you have to go into the situation as if you put yourselves in a job interview, right? Because basically when you meet somebody, it's a job interview. If you don't meet 3 of her 5 requirements, guys, yeah, it's best to let her be and walk away, man. Because the internet has made it easy for women than back in the days. All right, you too now. Fellas, it's so easy for the woman to get close to you now than back in the days. These ladies take notes, good and the bad, and within a year or two, they're going to make the decision of who they're going to get up with. You know what I'm saying? I have seen it. I have seen it, man. And so, us men out here that's been in this social media atmosphere for a minute, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, and then on top of that, the sister's coming right now. Let me see what she's gonna say to me. She always got something to tell me, so let me see what she say. Well, I gotta mute it though, of course. Anyway, yeah, she's on her phone. All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? So you said, Tanya says, it's been a long time since you... Tanya, it's been a long time since you've been in a relationship. Azandria as well. You know, I know she said that her husband passed away, so condolences, Azandria. Yeah, so Tanya says she hasn't been with somebody in a minute. The thing is that it's not to say that y'all didn't have opportunities though. It's not like that you ladies didn't have opportunities. It's just that the guys you probably linking up with is not your cup of tea. You know, that's like me. You know, I probably do have opportunities with ladies, and I'm not showing them I'm interested in them to that next step because I'm not the only guy. Listen. The thing I'm trying to get y'all to see is, just because a woman has interest in you, I'm not the only man she has interest in. That's why I tell you guys, let her make the final decision. We're in 2025. I'm not the only man in this world women are attracted to. I'm not stupid, naive, and dumb. The only thing I could do is my best to see if I'm the best suitable one for her. If I'm not, I'm not. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I'm not going to lose my mind and lose my sleep like most of these dudes because the woman ain't giving me the time of day. Hello. All right, man, I'm listening. Okay, I'm back. I had to help the lady out and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, like, if we keep it honest, it will give you peace, fellas, and ladies too. If you are into a Pacific man and the man is not, making himself available, you got to keep it moving. I mean, by you waiting, you added on years, if that makes sense. You know what I learned, y'all? And this is part of the miserability. A lot of you would try to shoot your shot with a woman, put on 2, 3, 4 years. Do you know you add on 10 years by doing that? Some of you guys keep talking to this specific woman for a long time, and you're not even getting past first base. You know why? Because you don't believe there's other women you should be talking to. Listen, this ladies talk to different men. So my thing is you should be talking to different women, see which woman fits your boat. Just like the women, they talking to different men, they trying to see what man fits their boat. You get what I'm saying? So whoever she decides, be happy for her. Even though you want her, be happy for her and keep it moving. It's too many opportunities out here for you. And everybody has a specific thing they into. And if that doesn't pan out, don't be miserable about it, man. Come on, man. Let her make the final decision, fellas. And it's more healthier that way. Because she know you want her. She know you into her. She know other men into her. You're not the only man that's into her. And so all you got to do is play your part and you'll get your answer. And if she choose you, cool. If she don't, cool. And Azandra, that's the point I'm trying to get the guys to see. And that's true. And I'm glad that you are talking about it. I know Tanya get men hollering at her too. A lot of you ladies, a lot of men is hollering at you. You just haven't made your decision of who you want to talk to. It is what it is. Me personally, yeah, there's interest of women I have that might not have interest in me. There's nothing I could do about that. So I tell you fellas, man, do not rush the woman. Don't force things. And believe it or not, my numbers is there. It's just that they haven't chose me. And because they haven't chose me, I'm going to continue to do what I need to do. I got to take care of myself. I got to provide for myself. I got to get the things I need to get until that time comes. And that's that. Straight up the box. I ain't losing no sleep. Because sometimes, guys, they do you a favor, believe it or not. They do you a favor. Hold on one second, y'all. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah? Oh, you right there.
All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? And so that's the most important thing. Tanya, you joking around. Listen, Tanya, you had a few guys try to hit up on you. It's no way. I'm not, it don't have to be a lot of men. Yet, there's men that's hitting up on you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. See, you ladies, you haven't made your decision yet. You haven't made your decision yet. You mean to tell me that some of you got a wagon, right? You ladies got a wagon. You got a certain look that a man ain't hitting you up on a daily basis. Shoot, these guys is breaking their neck for your behind. Mind you, they might be talking to other women, yet you catch their eye. However, they're not on your radar. Yep. Shoot, when I shoot my shot, all the women gotta tell me is no. If it's no, it's no. It is what it is. I don't have to force anything. I'm gonna talk my talk. I talk my talk. If I have interest in a woman, I'm gonna let her know. The thing is, she got interest in somebody else. She has to make the decision. I keep telling y'all this. Let them make the decision. See, you guys can't even get the women to confess that they talking to other men. I could get them to confess. I got what it takes to get a woman to confess. You get what I'm saying? They tell you guys they ain't talking to nobody else. They know they can't lie to me. You guys, you be thinking you call her cell phone and Instagram and you the only one calling her cell phone and Instagram. Yeah, right. You believe that she's being traditional. Man, she got so many numbers. Shoot, you'll lose your mind. By the time you get her number, you look like the 1,001 man. Man, she got full of pictures. She got full of pictures of different men on her assets. And you thinking you next. You think you the lucky lotto guy. You think you taking her to the best hotel. Meanwhile, she been to better hotels you took her to. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo, man. Fellas, you got a lot of catching up to do. Even the listen, even the average woman. I had this lady, she was checking me out. She was her son. She checking me out. She told her son to do something for me to pay attention to her. That's another thing. Let me tell you what these ladies do, right? The ladies with children. This is what they do, fellas, with me. If they will tell their child, listen, you need to do something so he could pay attention to me. jump over this, jump over that. Let's see what he say to you. These ladies is on one. She look good. She decent. But you get your son involved as a cover up. Oh, this is crazy, man. I could read these ladies like it's like no tomorrow. And meanwhile, she got another man she gonna go see right now. She got another man she gonna go see. This is crazy. Yo, I could read this stuff like it's no tomorrow, like a playbook. She trying to figure out, because what these ladies do, they got a man they might not be into no more, and they trying to find the next builder. This is funny. This is funny, man. Ladies, don't use your children to get a man's attention. Stop it. Oh man, this is bad, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I see this all the time. The women use the kids. The kids will come to me and say hello. And I say, where your daddy and mommy at? Oh, my mommy said to come say hello to you. What? If she don't get her behind over here and get your behind and take you and go where she need to go, that's a turn off for me. I don't like when a woman use her child to get my attention. That's a turn off. And of course I care about kids. Yet you don't, if you a woman, you into me, you come tell me your doggone self. Don't use your kid to get my attention. That's low self-esteem if you ask me. I can't remember what movie it was where the woman used her kids because she was into this well-to-do man. I can't remember the movie. Man, come talk to me yourself. Let me see what they're doing. Okay. Now I gotta watch out the people that's moving around. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Da-da-da-da-da. Fire truck. The fire truck is out. Yeah, can you hear me? Man, we're just having a random conversation, y'all. How long I've been on for? About an hour and 20 minutes? How long I've been on, y'all? I've been on for almost 2 hours. That's good. That's good. Let me see what's going on here. I see another lady I normally talk to. Let me see if she's coming over this way. Oh no, she going home. Yo, Zass is in the building. He said, I hate that a lady use her child to talk to me. I told her to come here and ask her, what else will you use your child for? Dang. Azandria, I appreciate you for always coming through. Azandria, like I said, when you're ready to, message me, I'm looking forward to reaching out to me real soon. I know you got a lot on your plate. Now, I keep it real, y'all. Y'all know I want to meet Azandria for real. Like, she about her business. There's no lie to that. Just like how I met Selena, Life with the Jones family and her husband. And I'm going to meet Tanya Soul 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to meeting you, Tanya Soul 100, so be ready. Like, for real, for real. Because now I'm going to interview you one-on-one. You're next. And I got to reach out to you again behind the scenes. So, Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna link up with Tanya So 100, y'all. It's official. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, no, I got the butter pecan. I got the chocolate ladies. You know what I'm saying? I got the peach. I got all types of women I'm meeting up with. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Doggone right. What? Listen, let me tell you something. I love being around the ladies. Y'all drive me crazy. Don't get me wrong. Y'all drive me crazy. At the same time, I ain't on that no Diddy stuff. Hell no. I like to be around women. I like to be around different flavors. Shoot. Hell yeah. Cause I seen this clip. The dudes had all these women, yet the dudes was into the dudes. And I'm like, what? Pause, man. Listen, all these fine women out here, what? Man, shit. Even if they drive me crazy, I still would do it for women. Man, that's just me personally, man. I don't know, man. This is weird. But anyway, yeah, listen, guys, shoot your shot, man. You might get fortunate. Shoot. All right now. She said she definitely felt away, but I had to tell her the real. A grown woman could be shy, but damn, you could talk to me without using your kids. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How many of you ladies been to a party? How many of you ladies been to a party and the men are talking to the men? They're not even talking to you. This is crazy, man. Ain't enough business in the world to be talking about in some club. You're going to the club for two reasons: to make connections. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, I see some fine Tenderoni coming around, man. I'm trying to see if she trying to link up. You know, after the site. Shoot, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's why when they try to invite me to like a certain event in Miami, I say hell no, I'm not going. I'm not going to no after party. Nope, I'm not going to no after hour party. How you doing? In some Miami, because I already know what it is. It goes down in Miami too. All these, you know, freak offs and all the other crazy stuff be going on. They have them too here in Orlando. There's a That's know what I'm talking about. There's a club. There's a club. I think it's by the airport. I think it's by the airport. There's a prominent club that a lot of important people go to in Orlando. I got invited. I said no, I'm not going there. I'm not trying to be around a bunch of dudes and the women is debate at the front, and then there's a split in the club. I said hell no. We could talk business outside of the club, not in no club, and I'm sitting around a bunch of men. No, hell no. So, and the crazy thing is, they use the prettiest women to lower you in, because they know you into women, and then the next thing you know, the women bring other women, and all of a sudden you go to the spot, you like, what the hell is going on here? Bunch of dudes looking at you like the way you dress, and they looking you up and down. They no, no, no. I can't get with that. You know? So you gotta watch out, man. You gotta watch out for people like that, man. And some of these dudes got family too. They got a wife at home, kids, and then they trying to get up with you on the low low, you know? So That's pretty much about it, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. Salute to Zats and Robert the Great and all you other fellas, and to you ladies that's tuning in, and to Maryland's for supporting the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Just be mindful when it comes to dealing with, miserable people. They could get you involved in some nonsense you don't need to be in, all right? So with that said, Brown Royalty to the people with the business. I'm about to go on my break in a moment when the guy gets back, before he checks on out, and I'll get out of here soon, you know? So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.